You're never going to be able to escape the parts of yourself that are just resonating in so much fear, and also resonating in a place that's keeping you stuck and holding you back from feeling the freedom and the expansiveness and the abundance that you truly are. And so last night I was talking with my friend. Also, say hello to my horsey friends. I am still on the horse farm, probably a few more days. I think I'll just leave when it's like the day that I have to meet my family or get to meet my family in Verona. Right now I'm like 3 hours away from Verona, and I'm just trying to take in every last moment here on the horse farm with my horse farm family. And yeah, these horses are just really, really interested in the video today. Usually I do backwards video recording, so I don't see the camera, if that makes any sense. But I was in the kitchen with my friend last night, so my van still doesn't have a door on it because it just randomly flew off the hinges. And then one of my friends here has been helping me with fixing the rest of the van and everything going on. So another friend, he put on the solar. He's an electrician. He found a potential hazard with wire that could have been a fire hazard, and it was the reason why my battery wasn't charging, and I had to get a whole new battery. And so when he did that, he also discovered a water leak and discovered some mold. And if you know my story at all, you know that I got really sick from mold, and then that triggered Lyme disease, and then I was in treatment for years. And during that treatment and all the detoxing and healing and all that, I would visualize this life of traveling around Italy and Europe and living in a van and being with my dog and making friends from all over the world. And so now I'm doing that, right? That's my life, my actual life. But there's still that fear that lives within me of the mold, of the Lyme, and we all have our own things. My friend who I was talking to last night in the kitchen, because, so how do I say this? I'll say why I was in the house last night. So my friend who's been helping me now that the electrician friend is gone, we took out the water tank because I was like, oh, like sometimes when I fill my water sprays, and I'm like, well, that maybe caused an issue too. We took out the water tank, and underneath was so much mold, so much. Like, it's incredible to see. And I kid you not, while he was doing this and taking out the tank, he had to like saw some things and make it happen. There were 2 ticks on his dog that I was petting. And so I was just like, in that moment yesterday, in that like hour, my 2 greatest fears were just like so in my face. I was petting the dog and didn't even realize this tick was about to crawl on my hand. And so I had a whole ceremony. I burnt the thing. I let it go. I was like, I let go of my fear of Lyme. I let go of all of it. And then he gets it out and he shows me, and there was just well, he told me really not to look because I told him how sensitive I am, but I saw some of it. And so I just was like on the edge of this area that my car is parked, and I was just like trying to talk myself through it, like, don't pass out, don't fall into the symptoms, like you have your 21-day program with all those resources, all the things that saved your life. And so I was doing brain retraining, I was doing my points, my tapping points, I was remaining calm, and I didn't spiral, I didn't go down, I didn't have like the normal fear that would have lived within me. And I was able to like witness all of this in front of me and be like, wow, this is happening for me. Like this experience right now, everything that's going on right now is my gift. And so what is the reason for it? And really, it's like what alchemizes everything is love and acceptance. And so when I can find the love and acceptance, it's like the love and the gratitude is for my friends here who are really helping me so much, and for the fact that I'm here on this beautiful horse farm in Italy, and that all these things went wrong or were discovered in the most divine way, like in a place where I'm parked and have a long-term place to stay, like the door flies off the hinges, and like the most ideal place, honestly. I have people around me who know how to fix things, who know how to find things, like it's perfect. So I had to sleep in the house last night because we found the mold, and so he was running the dehumidifier in my van, and we were cleaning everything and all that. And so I was in the kitchen with my friend, and she is super, super wise and has so much to offer in conversation. And it's really nice to be around so many people who have been on such different walks of life, but have like gained so much wisdom. Like we all have wisdom in different areas. And her thing before coming here was like personal space. And so for her to be sleeping in the house, there's like 10 cats, like I think about 10, maybe a little less, in her room, 3 dogs, in like this tiny bed. And it's like hilarious when I walk in and they're all just on top of her. And I also, like, the Wi-Fi is really good in her room, so I work in her room. And so her personal space, like, it's not really existent, but the way that she's moving through it and accepting it is so inspirational and really assists me in my process too of what I'm going through on this farm, which is, you know, accepting that my greatest thing has been like trying to live in a bubble, trying to live in a sanitized, you know, risk-free, healthy bubble. Like I can't explain how much of a bubble I lived in before. It was always ozone. I was always ozoning, cleaning every pathogen in the air, always disinfecting everything. I used to be a yacht stew, so like the cleanliness, it became like a, you know, there actually is a thing after you're done being a yacht stew, like trying to not have such OCD tendencies of like keeping your own home like so perfectly clean. Because on a boat, like I knew where every fingerprint was. Like I would see a guest like put their hand on the rail and I'd be like, okay, I'm adding that to my list to go clean and detail. Like I would detail things with toothpicks and Q-tips, like all cabinets, like everything was immaculate. And so that was like the bubble of my home too, especially while I was healing my body. I have a thing for EMFs, and so I have a Samavedic that mitigates the EMFs in the air. You know, I was always doing my sauna. I was always having filtered everything, organic everything. And so here it's like, that's not like the mindset of everyone. And it's also like very freeing to see that and to allow myself, you know, to maybe like just drink the tap water like every once in a while, and to be in a room that maybe has some mold on the wall, and to, you know, see a tick on a dog and myself take it with a napkin and burn the shit out of it, but still like not like be so afraid. And I even shared a bed with that dog last night, and I was like, this is fine, you know, divine guidance, everything is fine. And so you'll be faced with the things that are living within you. Maybe it's personal space, maybe, you know, it's your deepest fear, but you get to choose whether to run away from it or to move through it. And how do you move through it? You understand, we've talked about this recently, that you are divinely guided, that, you know, you will only be faced with things that you can handle and that are happening for you. I really, part of me wishes that this was not happening, that I could just live a perfect life with no mold and no ticks and no Lyme and no, you know, anything that could hurt my health and hold me back from living my happiest, healthiest, most abundant life. But that's not how it works. You get to live your happiest, healthiest, most abundant life when you fully accept yourself and life, and you move through things as they are in the present moment. You find your center, your truth in each present moment. That's the way that we set ourselves free. And so that's just been a really, really, really huge one. And I don't know why this message is like, say it. So it's coming through right now, but no one is a guru. Like, I think that for me, for so long, when I was looking for the answers to heal my body, you know, manifest a dream life, blah, blah, blah. It's like there's so many people out there who tell you how to do it and how you're going to heal. I had so many doctors and so many healers and so many business people just be like, do this one thing and then in 2 weeks you'll be great. That's like, no, that's not really how it works. And it's because like they think that their thing is so powerful because it was, you know, maybe powerful for them or in their own studies, but we're all on our own journey. And what is your path is not going to look like anyone else's. And that's why Lyme is such a blessing in a way, because there is no set treatment that works for anybody. And so I've had the experience for many years now of learning that, you know, what works for somebody may not work for somebody else. Maybe someone does antibiotics, maybe someone does bee venom therapy or disulfiram or biomagnetism or, you know, the Rife machine or whatever, or just brain retraining, and that works for them. But it won't work for the next person. Like, I have so many really good friends who we all have different experiences with the same condition. And that, I think that's how I want to communicate that message, is just know that you are so powerful and you have everything that you need within you. And if it's hard to find within you, look outside of you. What's going on right now in your reality? You know, what is kind of triggering you? What do you wish to change? If it were for me, it would be the Lyme and mold thing, right? But now I'm on this like open-minded thing of accepting it. For her, it would have been the personal space thing. And what is it for you? And how can you truly move through it and let go of the resistance and just absorb whatever the lesson is and surrender? I think that that's what I want to leave you with on this message, is just surrendering to it. That's been like the most healing thing, is like, I kind of have to just like laugh about this, because like door flying off the hinges on the van, like electrical, water, mold, like I'm sure there's more, so knock on wood, but it's like everything that could have gone wrong did. And it's just kind of funny at this point. Like it's honestly a little hilarious. And so when you just find that, and okay, that's the last thing too, is in the book, Radical Remission, like one of the people who healed her cancer was doing it through, like a big part of her story was through laughter and through comedy. And so she would just like watch comedy shows and like have so much laughter, and like that helped her have this radical remission with her condition of cancer. And for me, I've been kind of like, you know, I always do bird's eye view of like what's going on in my life. And so when I'm looking at all the shit hitting the fan, I'm like, how am I like doing so well during this compared to like years ago if this would have happened? And we laugh so much on the farm. Like, we just are silly. We are like all like just like so open to being ourselves with each other, and we just have really funny jokes, and so we're laughing all the time. And I think that part of the medicine and part of what has helped me rewire, you know, this whole circumstance and let go of the fear and let go of the resistance and let go of what was stored inside of me that attracted this perceived reality of the Lyme and the mold and the, you know, van falling apart, is having this ability to also just be in so much joy and being like, you know, even if things are going wrong, there are so many things going right, and putting your attention towards that allows you to move towards the doors that are more in alignment with that, right? We have momentum. Abraham Hicks talks about momentum, and I'm sure a bunch of other people talk about momentum, but you have your momentum going forward of what you're focusing on. So if you're focusing on like, my vanished shit, you know, things are falling apart, life is so hard, I can't get away from the things that I fear great most, and then you're just going to create more momentum towards that. But if you see like this stuff going on and you're just like, oh, how interesting, and like, but look how much fun I'm having on this horse farm in Italy, laughing all the time and hanging out with sleepy horses. I keep checking on that one. I'm like, are you sleeping? yeah, they're sleeping. And so that's life, right? Just have fun with it. Let it go. Just be like, it is what it is. You know, it's all happening for me. And I don't have to figure it out. I don't have to know the answers. I don't have to like do everything. Like, if you just surrender and you ask for guidance from your divine team, whoever you believe in, maybe it's Jesus, your angels and guides, whatever it is, just say, I surrender, take care of this. I'm just gonna have a good time. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna just like find the humor in all of this and follow the joy and follow my curiosity. And can you figure out the shit? Like, I'm not afraid of it anymore. Just let it be, you know. And I think a lot of people have, I keep thinking it's like the last message, but a lot of people have this fear of death, right? This fear of death. That's the fear with Lyme, right? Is like, for me, and mold, it's like the fear of dying, the fear of losing my health and losing my ability to live and be present in life. But what's on the other end of that? You know, on the other end of that, to me, what I know to be true is that it's infinite abundance, it's unconditional love, it's infiniteness. I believe that we're a spiritual being having a human experience, and like this is just temporary here. This is just a temporary perceived reality, and like we get to be here, but it doesn't end here. Boom, that's it. All right, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Say hello to your horsey friends in this video. Say we're gonna miss you so much, but we're excited for the next chapter. Subscribe if you're new here. We just reached 4,000 subscribers today. I woke up to 4,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful to have you guys here and to be doing this every day, posting videos for the past few months. It's been such a dream. It makes me so happy knowing that I personally get to look back on this journey of traveling throughout Europe and sharing the lessons and sharing everything that has helped me, you know, in my human experience and connecting with you guys. I love seeing your comments and seeing where you are in your life. The 21-day program has been such a magical place too. I love seeing your comments on how you're going with that. If you still want to sign up for that, you can. The way that it works is you sign up for May 21st is like the way to sign up. You just select the time on May 21st, give me your email, and then I'll send you all the material. You can go at your own pace for the 21 days from May 1st to 21st. I'm active in there. Any questions you have, I will be responding. And it's every single day is a new exercise of rewiring the brain, healing the nervous system, and stepping into your chosen timeline. All the things that help me heal and get to this place of having this understanding of my own reality. And I feel like I was going to say something else, but it has vanished from my brain. So we'll leave it at that. I'm going to go work on my van, get the door on today. My friend is doing a lot of stuff right now to it. He has sprayed the mold and he's sanding down the mold, and then we're gonna put like a waterproof thing on it and fix the leak hopefully, and then put the water tank back in, and then I'm gonna ozone the place so all the spores in the air will be cleared, and then I'll do laundry and clean the porous things that I have in there, and then just, you know, ease into the next adventure and start heading towards Austria in the next few days, and cry a shit ton because I'm so sad to leave here, but so grateful to be sad to leave here. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.